Recently, I did a video about how water benefits your entire system and especially your pelvic function. And in that video, I said, click this link for another video about foods. And you guys were like, well, Nadia, there was no link. And that's true. But thank you guys for paying attention. And yes, this video is about foods and beverages that can irritate your pelvic floor and your bladder and bowel, and sometimes make you feel like you're having some horrendous disease taking place, but really it's just irritation from food and drink. So stick around and find out more. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nadia Mills. I'm a pelvic floor and lymphedema physical therapist. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, all of the questions, and yes, catching that there are no links when I said there are links. So I did that video quite a while ago, as you can tell the difference in appearance, but the information still stands and is still really important because this is a discussion that I've had with several people recently. So sometimes we might have horrible pain in our pelvic region or lower abdomen. We might have horrible constipation. We might have leakage. We might have frequency where we have to go to the bathroom all the time, and it hurts. And a lot of times people will come to me and say, oh my God, I have cancer. Oh my God, I have, name the worst possible scenario. And when we start going through their history, their diet, their activities, something stands out, and it's sometimes what they're eating. Simply the foods and drinks that we put into our body can irritate our body. And I'm going to get on my soapbox for just a moment, because a lot of what we eat now that we consider as food, it's really not food. It is these processed food products that we're putting into our body that is causing a great deal of havoc in terms of our health. Most of the diseases that are killing us right now are really related to what we're eating. So that's pretty intense, but that's my little soapbox, because we build our bodies based off of what we put into it. And so a lot of times we're putting in extremely processed foods and artificial material that is not food preservatives, colorings, and all that stuff, and our body does not know what to do with it. So a lot of times we get inflammation, our bodies go into this response where it's trying to protect itself, it becomes chronically inflamed, and a lot of times weight gain and other illnesses are related to the types of food we're eating. So back to the pelvic floor. So there are a list of pretty well-known foods that tend to be irritants for the bladder and bowel. Sometimes it can cause tremendous pain. Sometimes it can cause tremendous pelvic floor dysfunction. And we think really it's something huge, but honestly, it could really be what we're eating and drinking. So I am going to go through the list, and I have included, it'll be here, it'll be there, a link to the foods and beverages that are known irritants. I promise it's down in the description, and I'm going to go through them with you. And please don't hate the messenger, just delivering the message. And also, it doesn't mean that you cannot consume these products. It just means you have to be mindful. So if you're having symptoms of pelvic floor dysfunction, irritation, pain, and you're eating a lot of these foods, it might benefit you to kind of go through the list and do like a little elimination and see how that changes your symptoms. This also brings back the point. Water is an amazing asset to your body. The statistics vary, but our bodies are supposedly made out of 60 something to about 80% water. We need water for the processes in our body to take place. We need water for health. So water is always key in good health. So drink up. So let's go to the list. Do not kill the messenger. I am just delivering the message. The first item that is found in beverages that can irritate your bladder and bowel is, don't hate me, caffeine. Yes, coffee lovers, don't hate me. It's just the truth. Caffeine is what we call a diuretic. when you consume caffeine, one of the things it does is produce urine and also the urge to urinate. So if you drink significant amounts, and even sometimes your system might be very sensitive, it may be just a small amount of caffeine, and that can irritate your bladder and cause pain and also cause frequency and even incontinence, where you're actually leaking urine because of the effects that caffeine has on your system. Number 2, again, don't hate the messenger, just embrace the message. Number 2 is alcohol. Yes, alcoholic beverages can lead to bladder and bowel irritation and cause symptoms of pelvic floor dysfunction. And again, not all of us are sensitive at the same level. Some of us may have a really high tolerance and some of us a little. So really it is about the frequency and sometimes the quantity of these substances that you ingest. So number 1 and number 2, I know they're usually our favorites, but caffeine and alcohol are the number 1 culprits in causing pelvic floor, bladder, and bowel irritation. Sorry. Next on the list, and again, you might be surprised and you might not like the message, but it's the truth. Next on the list is carbonated beverages. Oh yes, we love a good soda. We love a good Coke, a good Pepsi, even a Fanta. But the carbonation in these drinks, oh, you know what? Even sparkling water, okay, that's carbonated. We love the bubble, we love the fizz, it makes us burps, all this great stuff, but it also irritates our bladder and bowel and can cause some pelvic floor dysfunction. Next on the list, something you may not expect because you would consider this to be healthy. Next on the list, we have citrus fruit and acidic type drinks and juices. Things like orange juice, pineapple juice, tomato juice. Though we consider those things healthy, because of the acidic nature of them, depending on the quantity that you consume and the sensitivity of your system, they might be causing some irritation that leads to pelvic floor dysfunction. So that basically covers beverages, the things that we drink. And like I say, water is an excellent choice any time of day, and it fulfills so many great functions in your body. So get used to drinking more water. And what I usually tell people, because when I tell them coffee could be causing your problem, it's like they want to kill me. So what I usually tell people is, if you're not willing to give up these beverages, start drinking water before you drink your other beverages. So for example, in the morning, before your morning cup of coffee, get yourself a nice tall glass of water, 8 ounces. I would prefer 16 if possible, but whenever you're going to drink coffee, soda, tea, before you drink any beverage, get yourself a nice tall glass of water, 8 ounces of water, drink that first, because if truly you are thirsty, the water will more quickly quench your thirst than any other beverage that you would put in. So you drink that glass of water first, and then you go right ahead and you enjoy your coffee, you enjoy your tea, you enjoy your soda. And what that does is, 1, it does start to hydrate your body, and 2, hopefully cuts down on how much of that other beverage you drink, and 3, starts having your mind and body associate drinking water with something you like. And so that sometimes hatred for water, becomes a little milder, and you're more willing to drink it. And you actually might find yourself quite happy with drinking water and feeling the benefits that it does provide. Drink it. It's good for you. So those are generally the beverages. So beverages containing caffeine, beverages containing alcohol, and beverages that contain acidic type fruits or other products. Click the link below, I swear it's there, to see in detail what some of these beverages are. Until next time, love yourself, eat well, drink water, eat natural food, love others, tell them the same thing, and always bring kindness to the world. Love you guys. Bye-bye.